Hey, Brilliant. Hey, Brilliant. What you doing? You waiting for me to go live? Did I go live yesterday? I think I missed yesterday. I worked over. I worked over yesterday and today. Yesterday and today. And I didn't. I just thought about it. It was like, it was dark when I got home. And so I could have did my walk and talk, but I was so ready to eat. I was ready to eat. Hey, Sonya. What y'all doing on this Friday night? What you girls doing? Don't be out here cutting up. Don't be out here acting up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young people and old. Everybody, don't y'all be out here cutting up on this Friday night. So did you guys exercise today? I exercised this morning. But yesterday I still wanted to come on and do my live, but yeah, I was ready to eat. And once I finished eating, I just sat around. I just sat around. Yes, Brilliant. Yes, you got to try to stay, as young as you can. But to get old is a blessing. To get old is a blessing. And a lot of young people, I guess they don't realize that that's the goal. That's the goal. And aging is something you can't stop. You can't stop it, and they can't stop it either. They can't stop it either. But a lot of them think that they're immune to it. They think that they're immune to it. Those McDonald's nuggets. And I don't eat McDonald's a lot that much, not anymore. I used to love the Big Macs. But, over the years, Big Macs they don't taste like they used to. Sometimes they have them, they're a little dry. Maybe it depends on the McDonald's you go to, because not all McDonald's are like that. Sometimes, but though, you go to a McDonald's and the burgers are kind of dry. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Big Macs were never dry growing up. Yeah, Big Macs were never dry growing up. And in fact, all the McDonald's burgers were good. You could get by with a regular cheeseburger. You did 45 minutes, Sonya? That's good. That's good. Thank you, Brilliant. Y'all hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. You don't even have to share. I just want you to comment and subscribe and, like, comment. That's what I mostly want you to do. Comment. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know what you're up to on this Friday night. I think it's still Friday for most people across the globe. It may be early Saturday morning. So what do you have planned for Saturday? Gamers, I know the gamers who come through here, y'all will be up all night. It's never boring in that community. Y'all go over there and check out those gamers in the gaming community. They have their stuff going on and everything, but it's so entertaining. It's so entertaining. If you're not a gamer, it's still entertaining. It's entertaining to watch them have fun. It's entertaining to watch them enjoy themselves. So, go do that. Go check out some of the family channels. The family channels are entertaining. They're very entertaining. You only get the filet-o-fish, fries, and nuggets. Oh, I got you. Look, I used to love the cheeseburger. And the hamburgers were okay. I used to like hamburgers, but I was a kid then. And then, because we got the Happy Meals, right? So once you became a teenager, not really even a teenager, you got a little bit older, like maybe 10 or 11. Your parents got you that Big Mac, that first Big Mac. So did you, who preferred Whopper? Who preferred Burger King? Like Whopper to Big Mac or Burger King to McDonald's? Which one was yours? You have 3 gamers in your house. Brilliant. Hey, send them over there to the gaming community. Send them over to the gaming community. They probably already are. They're probably already a part of it. Sonny says, I like McDonald's breakfast, French fries, filet of fish, and nuggets. That's it. Hey, that's enough, Sonya. That's enough. Cause see, if you limit what you like, if there's a limit to what you like, then there's a limit to how often you go. See? If there's a limit to what you like, then there's a limit to how often you go. Because you're not gonna go to get those things like what 3 or 4 times a week. You're gonna probably go once a week, if that. You know, it's just gonna be kind of like when you have a taste for it. When you have a taste for it. Yeah, you go when you have a taste for it. So, because if you like most of what's on that menu, you'll be in there 2 or 3 times a week. 2 or 3 times a week. Hey, Tamika. Tamika says, good evening, Lives Pride, and everyone in the chat. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. The breakfast, especially the hash browns. Oh, okay. I like Hardee's breakfast. If there's a Hardee's near you, everywhere I've been that has Hardee's is packed, jam packed in the mornings, but in the evenings, it's like a desert. The Whopper, I like my auntie, she loved the Whopper. She would always order a Whopper with cheese, or was it extra cheese? It was Whopper, maybe it was extra cheese, because I would think cheese comes on the Whopper. I don't know. Because I didn't do Burger King, really. It was the charbroiled, I don't know. It was something about the charbroiled back then that didn't taste good to me. But now I like a Burger King. I like Burger King much more than I used to. It was just something about, y'all know what's that sauce with McDonald's? It was that sauce. Once you had that Big Mac, you were won over by that sauce. Now, not everybody liked McDonald's, and not everybody liked the Big Mac. Some people like the double cheeseburger. Like Sonya says, the filet-o-fish, the chicken sandwich. I think they have chicken sandwich. Don't they have chicken sandwich? I know they have the nuggets. Just like with Wendy's. Wendy's has those. To me, McDonald's and Wendy's always had the best nuggets. And it just would depend. I think I liked McDonald's a little bit more, but it would depend on my mood, because Wendy's had good nuggets to me too back then. The kids love the nuggets. They love the nuggets. Kids love nuggets, y'all, when they don't like chicken tenders. Have y'all noticed that? Or is it that way for you guys, like with the kids, whether it's your children, your nieces and nephews, or just maybe children that you've been around, your friends' children? It seems like to me, kids like the nuggets more than they like the tenders. And some people are like, well, it's all chicken, but that's not the case. Because I promise you, I don't like chicken tenders. I don't like chicken when it's cut when it's cut the chicken tender way. I don't like it like that. I don't like chicken tenders. I don't know if it's a mental thing or what it is. I just like chicken, whole, wings, legs, whatever, breast, thighs, or nuggets. And I can eat it baked, fried, air fried, grilled, roasted, all of that. I can eat it boiled. I can eat boiled chicken. My great granddad used to boil chicken and throw rice in there. Throw a whole chicken. He cut it up and then just throw the chicken over in rice, and that's how you stretch food. So I like boiled chicken, but now a lot of my cousins, because we would all be together like siblings, but a lot of my cousins, they didn't like the boiled chicken. And at first, I don't think I was fond of it, but it was okay. And then I grew to like it. Yes, thank you. Give me another thumbs up if you don't mind. Like I said, I don't hound y'all about the thumbs up. I really don't. But if you don't mind, you can do that. Because I feel like if you come through here, even if you don't give me a thumbs up, guess what? It's more than that. Just keeps you in the algorithm. It's more than that. It's it's of course, thank you, YouTube, for pushing us with this long stream. It's, it's helping us a little bit. And then it's people like, just coming in, hanging for a little bit. And even if they don't say anything in the chat, the view still counts. So yes, I prefer McDonald's over Burger King. It was just something about that special sauce on that Big Mac. And then with Burger King, I don't know. I didn't quite like the charbroiled taste that it had. It's charbroiled, but honestly, I think the way Burger King prepares their burgers is not healthy, generally speaking, but it may be a little bit more healthy than the way McDonald's does because of the grill and everything. But now I can eat a Burger King burger, and it's pretty good. I have to kind of fix it up to the way I like it. But my aunt would always order a Big Mac and cut it in half because she said they were too big to try to just eat. Thank you, Brie. I appreciate that. Sonya says, good eat chicken and rice. Yes, that's some good eating. Chicken and rice. Chicken. Well, let me tell you, Sonya, that chicken and rice, that's a meal you got just about anybody in their house. If they say they don't have anything to cook, now your chicken may be hard as a brick because it's in the freezer. But I believe almost every household in America has chicken and rice. It may be white rice. It may be brown rice. It may be, balsamic. It may be jasmine rice. It may be whatever kind of rice. I think every household in America has rice and has chicken. And you can fix it up so many ways. Back then, great grandparents, they weren't all about that grilling and stuff all the time. They let the younger people, they let our parents take care of that. The parents and grandparents, because I'm talking about my great grandparent, my grandmother's parents. They used to boil chicken. They would cook the whole chicken, throw it over in a big boiler of rice, and just let it boil. Okra. Y'all know Sonya don't like okra. I remember that if I don't remember anything else. Sonya does not like okra, y'all. Sonya does not like okra. She doesn't. So, just I'm being nosy. Y'all know when I get quiet, I start being nosy. Because I made a stop. on the way home. And there's a lot of people out here. In fact, I might walk out here because it's nice. It's nice. It's been raining, but it's a lot of people out. It's Friday. People are hanging out. People don't really want to go home because they just want to, they've been working all week. So they're just trying to have they're getting their me time started early on a Friday night. So some people are kind of hanging out. They're out eating. A few restaurants are in the area. So yeah, it's pretty. I might walk a little bit. I see some other people walking. So some people are just walking. They're just walking, probably like we do. They're walking and talking. Jasmine rice is so delicious. Yes, it is. It's so delicious. Jasmine rice is really, really good. If you have not tried jasmine rice, try it. I love all kinds of rice. I love just plain old rice. I love brown rice, jasmine rice. Like rice is just, I love the flavored rice. Y'all know how they come in the Lipton rice bags. I be trying not to get that kind of stuff. Y'all know how I am. I don't like to get, hey Lynn, kicking it with Lynn. Welcome to the live. How you doing? We're just in here talking. I just got off, made a couple of stops, and I didn't, now that, who said it? Was it brilliant? I did not go walking yesterday. I exercised yesterday morning, but I did not do a walk and talk live. Because I'm telling you, y'all, I called home and everybody was like, just get something fast, something quick. So McDonald's had a special on nuggets. And I'm like, you know what? I don't eat McDonald's. I eat McDonald's probably once a month, maybe. Once a month and a half or two, something like that. So they had I think 40 nuggets for $11.99. So we got those nuggets. They threw some tater tots in the oven. Some threw theirs in the oven, some threw theirs in the air fryer. And that was it. I was like, I just want something to eat. I didn't really even, I was just ready to get home, get something to eat, sit down and just watch TV. And I watched some stuff. I watched some YouTube. Everybody speaking to Lynn. Lynn saying hello. Bryn says jasmine rice and sticky rice they're your favorite. Okay, I got you. I love rice. I do. I really love rice. I don't eat a lot of rice because the carbs and everything. But it's always good to have a bag of rice. It's always good to have a bag of rice. Brown rice, of course, has more minerals added, in it. So for those who like brown rice, but yeah, I really do like brown rice. At first, brown rice was kind of like the Whopper. Now I was comparing McDonald's and Burger King. Like which one do you guys prefer? Do you prefer McDonald's? Do you prefer Burger King? Do you prefer the Whopper? Do you prefer the Big Mac? Um, when it comes to their nuggets, do you compare? I don't even know if Burger King has nuggets. Does Burger King do nuggets? Lynn says, "Hey, a brilliant blessed mess." I don't know if they do. I know McDonald's has nuggets, and I know that I know that McDonald's has nuggets, and I know that Wendy's has nuggets, and Wendy's has good salads. Oh, I can't. I'm not about to walk y'all because I don't have my battery is like on 10%. So they have good salads. Have you guys the salads? Ever um have you ever had Wendy's salads? Because those salads are good. The salads are really good. So if you've had the salads, they're good. Trying to get this, plug this phone back up, y'all. I forgot. I'm talking about walking around here. I'll be able to walk for a little bit, but not long on 10%. Not long on 10%. Y'all, I hate when I do that on the phone, because when I was at work now, I was on the phone. I was on the phone. You gotta do something. You gotta do something on your downtime when you're at work. You take your lunch break. I usually don't even mess with the phone on my lunch break because I just want to eat and just get a break, a real break. But then like on the 15-minute break, I'll take the phone out. But mostly I'll take it out when there's some downtime. When there's some downtime. So yeah, it's rice. I think every household in America keeps rice. That's something that you just don't run out of, unless you just don't like it. But I love the Big Macs. And then as I got older, I tried the Whopper. I still think I still prefer Big Mac, but the Whopper is a nice alternative. It's a nice switch up. But yeah, I love my aunt. She was in college and I was in high school. And when she would pick me up, I would be like, can we go to McDonald's? And she was like, I don't like McDonald's. She would always be whining. And I'm like, I'm the youngest one. You're the older one. Why are you whining? And she was like, because you want to go to McDonald's. And if we don't go to McDonald's, you're not going to be satisfied. Lynn says, y'all take care. Just pop in to say, hey, I'm tired. Going to call it a night. I don't blame you, Lynn. I don't blame you. Call it a night. Look, get you some rest. Get you some rest. And get up and look, rest tomorrow. Rest tomorrow if you feel like it. But make sure you get enough rest tonight so that you can get up and at them tomorrow if you have some things to do. Or just get you some more rest. Get you some more rest. Bryn says, good night, Miss Lynn. Yes, get you some more rest. We all need to get us enough rest, enough sleep. Enough sleep. I had a post today talking about, sometimes it's not sleep that you need. Sometimes if you're sleepy, yeah, you're a little bit tired, yeah, but sometimes your soul is tired. So sometimes you need to relax, rest, relax, meditate, pray, definitely pray. Refocus, regroup, replenish yourself with some energy. Replenish your mind, body, and soul with energy. And then, reboot, and restart. Reboot and restart. Just like the laptops have to do, just like your desktops have to do, just like your phones have to do. Just relax, rest, relax, refocus, regroup, reboot, and restart. Sonia says, good night, kicking it with Lynn. Yes, y'all. So That's what you just have to do it sometimes. You just have to do that sometimes. The weather has been nice. Been, most of the week, a little bit of rain, not too much rain. It's just good, y'all. It really is. We've been talking about that for the past 2 or 3 weeks. Most of February, it really is like springtime already. So, a lot of people are going on spring break next week. So if you're going on spring break, where are you going? What are you doing? What are your plans? Do you have any plans? Are you just going to hang around the house and chill out? Everybody doesn't do spring break. I guess if you don't have children, and when I say children, I mean even college kids, because a lot of times the college kids, they just go back home. They go to wherever they're from for spring break, just to spend some time with family and friends from home. And then some of them, hey, they're in college. It's especially the freshmen, the sophomores, the juniors. They're not trying to go home unless home is like really, really exciting. They're trying to go on a cruise. They're trying to go to Mexico. They're trying to go to Vegas. They're trying to go everywhere. They're trying to go everywhere. They're trying to have fun. But a lot of times you can have the most fun right at home. A lot of times you have the most fun right at home, even when you're taking your breaks, even on your breaks, like on your school breaks, like your spring break, your winter break, even for Christmas. Sometimes you just want to go home and just chill out. Because sometimes, when you're in college, especially when you're in college and partying is not always the first thing on your mind, college can be something else. College can be hard, And when I say hard, I don't just mean academically. I mean, it can be hard academically. But sometimes some of these new age kids, some of them, I'm telling you, they breeze through college when it comes to the academic part. They're smart. They're smart as whips. But, just the peer pressure, new friends, most likely new boyfriends, new girlfriends, relationships with your professors. Hopefully your professors and you have a good relationship, but sometimes, you have those professors who are kind of hardcore. And especially if your kid is a freshman, they're not really used to that, or they may be used to it on the high school level, but college is a whole different ball game. Some of the professors in college, they can be tough. Brian says, my baby comes home Monday. She cannot wait. She needs the mental vacation. Yeah. When you're in college, sometimes it's not always about, partying all week. Because some of them will hang around campus for spring break, but they'll just party all week, especially if they're in a really nice college town. They'll just party all week. Now, some of them will hang back and work. Some of them will work. But a lot of them, they're ready to come home. They're not about running around, going to the beach, going to clubs and partying and stuff, because they figure they can do that when they're in school. They can do that on the weekend. So they're eager to come home, if they can do that. And those who can't, they just pick up extra hours at work. Or if they don't do that, maybe they just hang out a little bit more than usual with their friends, who also didn't go home. So a lot of times that's the best time to be on a college campus, when the majority have left and you're in the minority, or if there are a few of you guys there and you can kick it and hang out. That's the best time a lot of times to be on a college campus, when it's not so full, it's not so jam-packed. That's the best time. And a lot of people prefer it that way. And then again, a lot of people prefer to come home. Like Brilliant says, her daughter is waiting. She can't wait to come home. So yeah, sometimes you need that mental break. That now they are smart. A lot of kids these days, they are really smart and they pick up on things in college, but still doesn't mean it's not hard, or it doesn't mean that everything that they're doing, is easy or easy to grasp. Sometimes they have some tough classes and they need that mental break. So when spring break comes around during the spring, they're happy for it. When the Christmas break comes around for the fall semester, they're happy for that. And for those who choose to, kind of sit out for summer, they're definitely happy to get their summer off. Some kids go to school year round. Some will go to school and take up some classes during the summer, which I highly recommend that, because usually you don't have to be there the whole summer. So, I recommend that, especially if you want to graduate early. And not everybody wants to graduate early. Some people want to take full advantage of their time in college. They want to spend their 4 years in college, and that's good. You know, that's good. If you want to spend your 4 years in college, then that means take your time, because a lot of colleges nowadays, they push for you to kind of be done in 3 years. But it's not a requirement that I'm aware of at most colleges. They just kind of push for that. And a lot of people say, nah, I'll do 4, and they go home for the summertime. They go home for the summertime. Yes, Sonia says, brilliant. Enjoy your daughter. Enjoy your daughter. Enjoy her. Because we all know how quick a week passes by. It flies. I almost combined pass and fly. A week passes so fast. It passes by so fast. So yes, enjoy your daughter, brilliant. Enjoy her, because next thing you know, she'll be like, okay, I'm about to head back. But that's okay. That's okay with it, because when during the spring semester, they got all summer. They got all summer to come home, to go on a trip, to do whatever, unless they go to school. And then even when you do go to class during the summers, I think it's usually like you can sometimes get like those classes where you go all week, so that you don't have to be there all summer. Like they'll have it where you can go most of June, and by the beginning of July you're done. And then they'll kind of do like a second semester. They kind of split, even though summer is the smallest, they kind of split it up, and they just jam a lot of stuff in there. And a lot of it you don't get the same information that you get during a regular semester, but you get enough to pass. Especially if you do like a split summer, because you're usually going to be in class Monday through Friday. If you do summer that way, you're usually going to be in class Monday through Friday, and it's going to start kind of like maybe the end of May, because graduation is like the beginning of May. So it's going to start like toward the end of May, and you're going to do it all June, Monday through Friday, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, and then you're done. And then for those who want to still go and they didn't go that first half, they can go that second half, and it's still, again, Monday through Friday, and you're done. Now, the only thing about going that second half is that, what is it? I think it may be classes start probably after the holiday, after July 4th, and you go all the way until like the first week of August. And then you got like maybe a week off, and the fall starts. It will, Sonia, it will. Summer will be here before you know it. Because once spring starts, and spring already seemed like, it's kind of going to be, it has been so far early, and I do anticipate that we'll get another cold snap, but I don't think it'll last long, because spring has been in full effect. So once spring kicks in, next thing you know, it will be summer. And that's why I say, if for those who their school push you to go and get it done in 3 years, you can do that if you choose to. But if not, enjoy your summer. Don't take any classes unless you have to, and just have some fun. Go the regular semesters, fall and spring, fall, spring, all 4 years. But if you do choose to graduate early, then yeah, you're gonna have to go to school during the summer. And to me, if you go to school during the summer, I know when I went to college, I went during the summer. It seems like, well, I know why it seems that way, because you're in class. I was about to say, it seems like the fall semester hits so fast. But that's because you don't get that break. You don't get that break. And it's like you're getting so much stuff crammed into that summer semester. Because say if it's, I'll say something simple like English 101. You take that your first semester. Some people take it in high school. But you take that your first semester. And then English 102 your second semester. And then you go to whatever other English you may need according to your major. Or you may not even do English. You may do whatever. But all the information that you would have gotten during the fall or during the spring semester, you don't quite get all of it during the summer, but you get a lot of it because you're there Monday through Friday, or at least Monday through Thursday, unless the professor is off or something. You have to go Monday through Friday, maybe Monday through Thursday, a week or two out of the whole, summer. So you don't get to get everything, but you get the most important things. And so when you're getting the most important things Monday through Friday, also if you're a working college student, just imagine how fast that goes. Because you got to get up. You got to get up every day. Every day. It's not like during the fall or spring when you take English on Mondays and Wednesdays or Tuesdays and Thursdays. No, you're Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh my gosh, y'all, I did it. I did that, and then I took stuff like microeconomics and macroeconomics during the summer. And that stuff was something else during the regular semester, let alone during the summer. Oh my goodness. It was something else. Because see, a lot of times I wouldn't take an easy class during the summertime. Because my thing is, if it's easy, why even go during the summer? Just throw that onto your fall or spring schedule. I always took the harder classes during the summer because I felt like the professor would kind of give you a break, even though you have to be there Monday through Friday. And usually they did. The professors usually gave you a break. They didn't really count you tardy as much because they know how college kids are. You got to be there Monday through Friday. Some college kids can't even go to their classes that they have twice a week on time. Because they may have that class twice a week, but they have other classes that are twice a week. So in reality, they're actually going still 5 days a week, and they can't get there on time. But if you have that one class every day at 8 o'clock in the morning during the summer, most times they'll give you a break. Sometimes you'll have a professor who is kind of like, hardcore. But most times they give you a break. Most of the time. They don't really count your tardies as much. Unless they're just one that's a stickler for the rules. They won't count your tardies as much. So if you guys do know anyone that's in college, you have kids, you have younger siblings, hey, when they come home, enjoy them. And look, if they don't come home, don't be offended because most of them are trying to hit the beach or something. They're trying to hit the beach. They're trying to go down to Florida. They're trying to either go to Florida, depending on where they are. If they're out on the West Coast, they're just trying to hit the beach. On the East Coast, they're trying to hit those beaches. They're just trying to have fun. They're trying to party and live it up for the week. It's like a Friday. Monday through Friday is going to be like Friday every day. Monday through Friday is going to be like Friday every day. And you have some college kids, they're very into into school. They're really into school. But when spring break comes, school is on the back burner. Because it should be. It should be. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. And even as a college kid, you can rest. You can just rest. Even if you don't go and hang out, if you're not that type to party, if you're not that type to travel a lot, if you decide that you need to save money and maybe not even go home, because some of them look at it like, well, I was just home for Christmas, so for spring break, I'm going to hang out here. I'm going to work some extra hours. I'm not going to take off work. Because that is a thing too. Sometimes if it's spring break, some jobs are kind of strict as well. They don't want you to take off. They don't want you to take off and go home. They need you. But most of them are pretty understanding because usually, especially if it's a college town, a town with 2 or 3 major colleges, some technical colleges, They know that people want to go home. People want to get a break. People just need a break. They need a break from school. They need a break from studying. They need a break from the campus. They just need a break. They want to go, a lot of college kids, they don't get to, yeah, they can eat in town and everything, but most of the time, if they're in school, especially if they're an athlete, they're always eating that fast food, or they eat in the cafeteria, the school cafeteria. So yes, they can't wait. They can't wait for spring break. They can't wait for the Christmas break. They can't wait. They can't wait. Y'all, I think my phone, it's still, oh my goodness, it still hadn't charged. I don't know. I'm still here just watching people, y'all. Sometimes it's nice to just watch people, to watch their interactions with each other. Do y'all do that? Leave it in the comment section. Even if this live is over, leave it in there. If you get to this part or you hear this part, let me know, do you ever just watch people to observe human behavior? And like, do you observe what they do? Observe what their interactions with each other, and then think about it and say, I do that sometimes, or I don't do that, or why are they doing that? Sometimes it's fun to just sit back and watch people, and to observe human behavior, and watch people and see if they do some of the same things that you do when you're out and about. See if they do something that's like strange to you, and you're like, I've never done that before, but it makes sense. Like even things like shopping habits. Like shopping habits. People have shopping habits, and sometimes they look strange to you, or your habits may look strange to them, but they're fine with you, And sometimes, like with me, if I go into Walmart, I always go to the health and beauty aids part first. Then the pharmacy. I always go to whatever I need to go to first, and I always do grocery last. And it's not so much because I might have ice cream or something like that. Now, of course, if I'm gonna buy ice cream, yeah, I'm gonna go last. But to the grocery department. But I always hit every other area. I typically go to health and beauty aids, stop by the pharmacy if I need to. If I just want to browse or just be in there, then I look at the clothing, look at the electronics, trying to figure out if I need to get something for somebody. And then when I'm about to wrap it up, I go to the grocery part. And the grocery part is where I spend most of the time. It all depends on you. Yeah, sometimes I just watch people and just watch to see what they do. Girl, let me tell you, I was in the store before I went live. Sonya, when I tell you, and anybody else who's in here, I see it's not that many people in here right now, but sometimes people come through. Look, y'all, let me just tell you this. When you're bagging people's groceries, when you're even their clothing, whatever it is, when you're bagging people's merchandise, don't scratch, claw, and dig in all areas, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Sonya, I was in the store. I had 6 items. Left out of Walmart and gone into another store. So I didn't really need any bags for real, but I had 6 items. So I was like, okay, I'll get a couple of bags. I'll put them in a couple of bags. But Sonya, the girl went dumpster diving in her ear. And I'm like, what in the heck? It wasn't the cashier, but it was the young lady that was bagging for her. And I'm like, and then it's almost like she had this look on her face like, I know I'm doing wrong, but it's just so bad. And I was like, the cashier she was getting ready to ring up my stuff. There was one person ahead of me, and the girl just, I don't know. When I tell you she took her pinky finger, she went down in her ear, and she wore that ear out like she wore that ear out. And I was like, hold up. So your intentions are to open my bag with all that ear crud on your finger? No, ma'am, no, sir, no him, nor her. No, no, no. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I'm like, so you just gonna scratch and dig down in your ear? You're gonna claw in your ear like that? And so I was like, y'all know what? I don't need a bag. I don't need my stuff bag. Just hand it right back to me. I was like, just hand it right back to me. I don't need a bag. Because whatever that was that she was scratching, or whatever that is in her ear, and it may not have been nothing, but when you scratch your skin that hard, you're scratching up some skin cells. Okay? You're scratching up some skin cells. And I didn't want it. I did not want it. I was like, just, you know, when you ring it up, you can hand it to me, and I'm good. I'm good. I got enough bags in the car. I've been to Wally World. I got enough bags in the car. I don't need any more bags. I did not. That is just one of those things that just, and I know I'm not the only one with that. It's got to be more people. It just grinds my gears when people do that. Like, they'll scratch in their ear like crazy and want to bag your food. They'll some of them will like rub their runny noses. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, you cannot do that. But you've done it. So I just get in another line. I just get in a whole other line. And if they do it while they're bagging my stuff, I just tell them that's okay. I don't want it. I just tell them I don't want it. I just tell them I don't want it. But I have made it here. I've got to get this stuff out. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for a little bit. It wasn't a let's walk and talk, but hey, it was a ride and talk. This was a let's ride and talk. Y'all know sometimes every now and again I'll do a ride and talk. So this was a ride and talk. Thank you guys for coming here. Thank you for stopping by for a few seconds, a few minutes, however long it took you, because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to spend a few seconds, a few minutes with me, and I appreciate that. And I wish you all peace, positivity, and prosperity, as always. And I will see you guys tomorrow, if it's the Lord's will, and we will do our regular Let's Walk and Talk live. So y'all come on back. New people, come on in, come on through. If you haven't been here before, please leave a comment in the comment section. Please like and subscribe if you don't mind. If you're not ready to subscribe, come on back again and subscribe then. So whichever one you do, I just thank you for the support that you gave me today. I thank you for the support that you gave me today, because you didn't have to give it to me. Don't you guys let bothered people bother you. Don't let stressed out people stress you out. Don't leave any place with more stress than you go in with. Your goal is to de-stress. And if you're not stressed at all, guess what? You don't want to go in somewhere and become stressed either. You don't. There's enough going on in the world, and I'm sure that, each and every person in this world has something that they're dealing with, or that they've dealt with, or they may need to deal with. So you don't need the unnecessary bother, and you don't need the unnecessary stress. So on that note, I thank you guys for coming again, and I will see you guys tomorrow on the Walk and Talk Live. We're going to do my Let's Walk and Talk Live as usual. So please come by and say hello. Join the conversation. Drop a nugget or two about you, about something you know about, something that's educational, something that's informative, something that's uplifting. Just drop some nuggets. We drop nuggets over here so that other people can come through here and pick up nuggets, okay? And yes, it's okay to be positive. It's okay to be positive. There's an area out here in YouTube, in this worldwide red app called YouTube. There are different areas for different things, okay? So you choose what you like, and don't let anybody make you feel bad for liking what you like. Because 9 times out of 10, what they like is probably not worth it. It's probably not worth the headache. Okay? So do the things that you like to do. Enjoy yourself. And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk Live. Bye, y'all.